Yeah, this looking for this perfect guy who meets this criteria that everyone else is looking for. Tall, dark, and handsome and rich, and and then guys are taught to look for only women who look a certain way. And it's like, and I realize I'm not that person, so nobody's looking for me.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking for me. And what am I doing looking for that person? And so I started deciding that I wasn't going to decide. I was just going to work on myself to develop myself as a more loving person through the dating process and see what happened. Instead of instantly deciding yes or no, I was just going to be like, I'm going to meet and still not decide yes or no, just see how open I can be to this human being.
Mm-hmm.
This is very radical. It sounds so simple, but it's not. It's super radical to sit in a stranger's presence and just go, I'm open. Who are you? I'm not going to judge. I'm going to do my best to not judge you. I've been taught to be very harshly judgmental of you, and I'm going to try to put that aside. And that I call tantric dating, because you're trying to be, this person is perfect in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be perfect for me to have a one-to-one relationship with, but I'm going to attempt to see their perfection in this moment. That's a tantric point of view.
So we're taking the judgment out of it and just being present.
Trying to be, yes. And it's not easy.
Oh, it's not easy even when I'm by myself.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
So
why
it was
meditation is so hard.
exactly. So in a way, it's a meditation with your eyes open with another person there of, can I watch my judgments and just allow this person to have a good time? Wow. And then at the end, I would say, thank you. I enjoyed meeting you. I don't think we're going to see each other again, but I enjoyed meeting you. And it was true. It was true. I did enjoy meeting this person because I let them not have to be the perfect guy to meet them. And I felt like I developed myself through this process. So, because I was as mixed up as everyone else. I was thinking, I can't find anybody. I live in Los Angeles. Maybe Los Angeles is the problem. There's 10 million people here. How can I not find a person in a city of 10 million? But I'll hear other people say this too. They're like, there's nobody in Los Angeles. I'm like, what's wrong with us that we can't
It's
find
strange, right? Like there's so many people out there looking for the same thing, but it's like we can't find each other. Like, how's that happen?
I think
bizarre.
that happens because we're going about it in an unloving way. We're taught to shop instead of be loving. So we can't find love because we're not being loving. So all I could see is who wasn't perfect. And actually, everybody's perfect in a tantric point of view. Everybody's perfect. And I could see that when I was at the ashram and we were doing exercises and stuff. I could fall in love with people who weren't perfect on the outside. I could see their perfection, just who they are. Like spirit made them that way. And I don't need to be the judgment that there's something wrong with them. And there isn't anything wrong with them. It's just that I've been taught that there's something wrong with them. So through this process, I started developing myself more and more to be a more loving person. I thought I was loving, but I really was only a half loving person. I had friends and I had a cat and I had my family and so on. I thought I'm a loving person, but I realized that the men I was attracting were really only about half loving. And that said something about me. That said something about me. That's why I was attracting half loving men or men who didn't want to commit. It's because I was going about dating in a half loving way. So through this process, I feel like I raised my vibration to be a more loving person. I attracted my perfect partner. And if he'd been on the dating sites, I never would have picked him because he smoked occasionally. And I would have been like, no smokers, no this, no that, and he's since quit smoking, but I wouldn't have even met him if I had had my judgmental glasses on that we're taught to have when we go about the dating process.